Happy Friday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with your weekly twin flame reading for the week of December 16th until about the 23rd. I just want to say I'll probably be doing another reading around the 20th or the 21st of next week, because I feel like with the winter solstice coming in on the 21st, there's going to be a lot of information that will be very helpful for you guys as we get closer to that. So in the meantime, I wanted to thank everybody for subscribing, liking, sharing here on YouTube, Facebook. I want to thank everybody who's been ordering the I Am a Twin Flame decals for the cars. They kind of look like this. They do look like this, except you put them on whatever you want, your car windows, your computers, whatever. They're really super cool stickers. And I also want to thank everybody for ordering the calendar. This is a copy of it. I appreciate it. If you guys are interested, go to showdivinefeminine.com. The information will be in the little box in the description box below the video with the link that you can click on. I also wanted to talk about, so thank you guys, I love you. I also wanted to talk about something that I've been having the pattern of a lot lately. The divine feminine, I get it. You guys are tired. You're like, bring this already. I want this already. And I'm hearing a lot of want. I want my twin. The holidays are coming. I get it. It's tough to not be with the person that you want to be with, that you feel is your other half, that is your beloved. So I get it totally, you guys. But I want to bring it back to reminding everybody, this is not about union, okay? The most important part of this twin flame journey is about connecting to your higher self and doing your own work. When you are truly and honestly in a place of unconditional love for yourself, that's when things change with your twin. And same goes for them. When they're in a place of unconditional love for themselves, things can move forward. This journey is about the bigger picture. This is not about the love affair. This is not about the fairy tale and the happily ever after ending. So I just want to remind everybody of that. This journey is about, it's beautiful. Yes, it's about healing. But in order to get to that place, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of tears to be shed. There's a lot of anger and frustration and things to be purged from ourselves, so we can stop being pissed at the world, and truly start to see the world in this beautiful, loving place for everybody. Being able to come to a place where you don't worry, where you give your worries, when they do pop up, you just hand them right over to the divine and say, this is just disturbing my peace, so here you go. I know you've got this. We've got to come to that place. That's what this is about. This is about doing the healing. Then it's about doing our mission to the world, using the gifts that we are given to do God's work, to help heal humanity. You guys, when humanity awakens as a large, on a full global scale in about a year from now, when that bell goes off and they wake up, it is going to be like mass chaos. Look at what it's been like for us, just the 144,000 souls, and what we went through with our awakening. Now make that like by 1 billion more people, for Christ's sakes. It's crazy. We have to be ready to accept this mission and to do what God is asking us to do as angelic beings. And that's with or without our twin flame. We have to stop worrying about the masculines all the time. So really just fall into this place of unconditional love for humanity. Which leads me to one other soapbox that I'm going to climb on just for a brief moment, because I really don't want to pay it much energy or time. But something is going on in this community that really upset me, and I'm talking about teachers, spiritual guiders, whatever we are, whatever you guys call us, on YouTube, on Facebook, on other social media avenues, attacking each other, calling each other false this and not really twins and this and that, and dark energies and false leaders. And you know what, guys? Everybody's got to leave everybody the fuck alone. If you don't like something that somebody says, nobody forces you to listen to them. It is not your job to go and be like, yeah, they're full of shit. You know what? Everybody knows their own truth. Let them be where they're at. It is not for anyone else to say who's right and who's wrong. It's up for you and yourself to make that decision only. So all of this fighting and cursing at each other and just complete and total bullshit, especially coming from the people who are quote unquote the spiritual leaders of this community. And again, I use that word very, very lightly because I'm not a leader. I'm just me sharing what my messages are. But when people in the community that are quote unquote hold themselves as leaders or teachers start acting like a bunch of babies and cursing at each other and being mean and hurtful, I want to say, where the fuck is the unconditional love, guys? Where is the acceptance for everyone? The drama's got to end. I mean, and that's about all the energy I want to give to it here, because quite frankly, I love all of you. I don't care what you say or what you teach, or if I agree with it or don't agree with it. You know what? Everyone knows their own truth, and I have the highest level of respect for all of you. So with that, I'm done. Bring it back to a place of love always, you guys, and honor everyone for who they are and what they stand for, whether you agree with it or not. So that's that soapbox. Okay, off that. Now back to the reading. Oh yeah, so guess what, guys? I did the reading a little different this week because the obsession with our masculine twin and wanting to know what they're doing and are they moving and are they making these plans and all of that frenzy, I felt like needed to be calmed down a little bit and taken back to some simple lessons that we need to learn right now as the masculine and the feminine. So I pulled 3 cards, I believe. Yes, 3 cards from the Energy Oracle cards. I pulled 2 cards from Archangel Raphael's Healing deck. And then I pulled 2 cards from the Soul Journey Lessons cards. Because I feel like we need to kind of take it back to where we're at, what we should be working on, where our focus and mind really need to be. So I will start with the masculine, and quite simply, it's a beautiful, beautiful card, guys. The man holding the heart, okay? This is the masculine in his most tender, sweetest form, okay? This is a 45, which is a 9, which is an end of a cycle and a new beginning coming up. This dude is just sitting there, so sweet, so tender, with all his love, getting a hold of his emotions, truly sitting with his emotions. His, I say his as the divine masculine. Again, it can be any gender. It's whoever holds the energy of the divine masculine. But the point of this card is saying that the masculine energies are really feeling their hearts right now. The energies that are going around them right now are moving very quickly. They are on this accelerated path to awakening, something that the feminine did not have to deal with. So for the masculine, they are in hyper speed. They are in a lot of pain, a lot of confusion. This is not a happy yay time for the masculine at all. This is a pain of real this is a time of pain and torment. Struggle between the head and the heart. And they're holding that heart. They're holding that love space. They are well aware of their divine feminine. That being said, that doesn't mean they're going to come and knock on the door tomorrow and be like, honey, I'm home. I'm here. Yay. Let's get married tomorrow. That's not the way this shit goes. Yes, it's an accelerated path to healing that they're on and awakening, but it is not moving at, okay, it is not like they're just going to show up tomorrow and be like, here's a ring, let's get married. Okay? There's still work to be done on both ends of the field. Just the simple fact that they are truly honoring and coming into a place where they are allowing themselves to start honoring their heart is huge progress. Their thoughts and their heart are aligning. They're feeling things now. They're being open to their feminine. They are in a place where they are doing their work. Honor that. Give them that space. Have that patience with them. Because y'all feminine got your own shit to deal with right now. So let the boys or the masculine do what they need to do. Okay? The card for the feminine is Angel of Balance. And this Angel of Balance card, this is who we need to be. We need to be more balanced in our emotions. We have big work to do, feminine. We should be working in our mission, on our solo part of our mission, using the gifts that God has given us to our fullest extent, figuring out what it is we're supposed to do with those gifts and helping each other through this process. But we keep looking at the masculine, okay, and worrying about them. And I've seen so many of us do this exact same thing where they've had something scheduled or plans or things to do for their mission, and all they can do is focus on their masculine. A phone call, they'll get a phone call from their masculine, or their masculine will come to see them, and they'll drop everything. No. As much as we want to be with our masculine, it's not about dropping everything for them. It's honoring ourselves first, honoring our mission first, staying in balance, holding this very, very, I mean, she's got this like, this canteen thing with glass thing with water in it. Water is the emotions. It's holding it balanced and steady. This is glass. You get off balance, that shit's gonna break. You're gonna drop that shit. We cannot be dropping the ball anywhere right now because we'll spill everything that we've worked for. We have worked so hard. This is not a time for us to fall backwards and let ourselves get out of whack. We have a very important goal. We have a very important mission. We need to continue to ask the angels to help us stay in balance. Oh, and that's, yeah, okay. And I see, yeah, it's funny because I noticed the what's it called? The crescent moon in the picture. And I'm feeling like, you know, we're going to be coming up. We just finished the full moon. Shortly after the equinox is the new moon, I believe. And I feel like it's going to be really important for us to get into this balance by that time of before the new moon, when the moon is just sort of a crescent, little sliver. So take that under advisement, guys. I don't know. It just jumped out at me, so whatever. Okay, so the card that's joining us right now well, okay, I'm going to go to this one, but then I'm going to go kind of jump back and forth a little bit. So the card that's joining the masculine and the feminine is what we both need to do right now for ourselves is rest and rejuvenation. And this is a 10. This is the new beginning. Super important. I feel like so many of us have gotten out of whack with connecting to spirit, with connecting, truly connecting to God, to universe, to source, whatever you want to call it, and listening. We've been asking and asking and asking and asking for answers and help and answers and help. But we need to shut up for a minute and listen. Because if we're constantly talking and asking for shit, and yes, we are being grateful at the same time, but you can't hear if you don't sit quiet. So I'm feeling like this card talks about taking some purposeful stillness, moments of just quiet, so you can listen. Don't ask God for anything. You don't even need to thank him for anything. Just listen to his messages. Rest the physical vessel right now. Rest the mind. Rest the soul. Okay, so I'm going to continue on this path of what we need to do together as the divine feminine masculine, and then I'm going to do some separate things after. The next thing that came up from Archangel Raphael's healing cards is detoxification. I can tell you, for me, this is definitely a card that I need to recognize. I've been eating like crap lately. And I don't eat sweets, and I have been eating things like sour gummy worms by like the bagfuls, and Reese's peanut butter cups, and spicy chips, and oh my God, it's disgusting. We need to cleanse our vessel. We need to detoxify. That includes alcohol, nicotine, whatever your crutch is. Try to clear your system out. I'm not saying you got to completely not do it ever, but clear your system out. Get over it. Put it down. You don't need it. All this stuff is doing is bringing our vibration down. At a time where we want our vibration to soar, we want to bring our higher self up to those levels of really being able to connect and being clean and pure. We can hear our messages better that way. So for the masculine and the feminine, I'm asking you guys to really look at your eating habits, your energy levels, your exercising, your water consumption, beverages. Drink, lots of water, lots of healthy things for you. So yeah, detoxify, guys. Okay, and the next card that I have for jointly for the collective is for the divine masculine and feminine is listen to your intuitive feelings. And this is for both of us. We need to trust in those messages, the messages that we're getting when we relax, when we go quiet, when we connect with God and nature, and also listen to not just what you hear, because some of us hear things from above and we get messages that way, we actually hear them, and others of us have just this inner sense of knowing. And I feel like so many of us are not trusting our intuition right now. Trust it. If you got a feeling about something, follow your feeling. Follow that guidance that you're getting. That's all I can say is trust it. Follow your intuition. Listen to it. Follow it. Okay, so the next part that I'm going to do is the from the Soul's Journey cards. And I am going to put on my glasses because I have to read to you guys, because the messages in the book are super important for these two cards. So the first card I have for the Divine Masculine is imagination. Okay? And this card says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. But this is much bigger than just that little message on the card, you guys. This message, and here's what the book says, okay? It says, by the very nature, the physical body is limited by 3 dimensions. But your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is the great creator, and your imagination is its toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real, and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts, and you will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you want in your life and imbue those thoughts with love, and they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you will only bring that energy to you. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you're not doing this for other people. It is for your own soul opening up and singing its own unique song. So with this, I'm hearing that, and this goes with the man holding the heart card, they are opening themselves up to live in their imagination, to allow their soul, what they've been dreaming of, to come true, which is this love, this true healing and unconditional love that they have for the Divine Feminine. So, Divine Masculine, use your imagination, allow your dreams and your wildest dreams to fucking come true and manifest that shit in a positive way. Okay, Divine Feminine. Okay, you guys, you ladies, gentlemen, divine feminine energies. Let me find the page quick. Got the denial card. Okay? Denial card. And denial says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yeah, so we're going to read what this card means. And it says, it's time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at the present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause dis-ease. You know, dis-ease, like lack of ease, and disease also. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon the situations again, but you are only giving them power if you suppress them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow and spread and manifest unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come up. And take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines on your own path. So I kind of feel like this is part of the needing balance. I feel like the divine feminine still has some, they're not being honest with themselves all the time. They're pushing stuff down, it's building up, and then these triggers come up and they freaking explode, and they get really angry with their masculine, and yada, yada, yada. You know how that goes. Resentful, abandonment, rejected, hurt. Continue to work through these things. They are more layers of the onion that need to be released. Don't suppress the feelings. Feel them, honor them, heal them, let them go. So, all right, guys. With that, that is the reading for the week. Or until I'm guided to do another one. Like I said, I'm feeling definitely like midweek next week there's going to be another reading. So keep your eyes posted for that. I want to again thank you all for reaching out to me for private readings, healing sessions, Reiki sessions, all that good stuff. Purchasing the calendar, the I Am the Twin Flame stickers, decals for the car. I love you guys. I want you all to have a beautiful and blessed week. Stay strong. I'm sending you so much love and light, blessing and gratitude always, you guys. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.